friends, what's up? It's B and I'm back. Look at me trying to sound really cool, guys. I'm not. But here we are today, and we are doing a throwback spread. We are jumping back in time, which I guess we always do because I'm memory plan, but oh well. We are filming one of the first weeks of, or I think it's the second week of April. This was the week that we adopted Abby, our puppy dog. And I'm using a Caress Press kit, which is obviously really dog related. And I'm using some Planner Choco. Yeah, Planning Choco. Oh my goodness, I should know this. Foil bits and goodies. And I'm using silver with this because I thought, I just thought it matched really good, and I've been really in the mood for silver these days. So that is what I went for, silver with this kit. I was originally not going to plan this week or film this week. Maybe that's a lie. I think I've told you guys on camera that I wanted to film this week, but then I thought, it's so far behind. I don't know if I should still do it. But then I went and sit down to plan this week, and I thought I might as well. Like, it doesn't really matter if I plan it myself or if I plan it with a camera, because the only difference is there's literally a camera above me. Because I don't speak, I still have all the time to myself. It's just that these really hot lights are on me. That's the only difference. So I don't know what it is, guys. I really felt like, or lately, I really been feeling filming. So yeah, I really hope that you guys like it. I hope that you guys are excited that I'm so good at uploading these days. I'm really proud of myself. And I hope I can keep this up. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about Abby. We got her when she was 4 weeks. We didn't know she was 4 weeks. The rescue center told us that she was 12 weeks, which I don't know how you can tell us that, but oh well. You guys, I had no idea. Like, maybe I should have known, but we already thought, like, she's very, very tiny. So we thought if she's 12 weeks this tiny, maybe she will stay this tiny, or not stay that tiny, but she will not grow that big, which I think she's not that big. I think she's like a medium-sized dog, and I'm very happy about that. If you have like a Labrador, which we had in the Netherlands with my parents, it's, I think, like a little bit smaller than that. Even, I think, like half smaller than a lab. I don't know, guys. You don't care. But yeah, I have to admit that it was pretty random that we picked her up. The week before this one, Justin and I were starting talking about getting maybe a rescue dog. Justin told me that obviously the plans of Justin moving to Curacao were already there before Justin and I met each other. And he said, if you weren't even in the picture, I would have gotten a dog already, so he wouldn't need to be alone, right? Which sounds a little bit sad, but oh well, luckily he found me. So he said, why don't we just, obviously he said, how are you feeling about getting a dog? And I was like, I would love this, because sometimes I can feel really alone here, to be honest. Like, I moved here, I don't have a lot of people here. Sometimes Justin and his parents are here, but that's literally the only people that I know. Justin, his niece, was here for a while, and I knew her, but when she went away, I really felt going downwards mentally, and I thought maybe a puppy would cheer me up, and Justin and his parents already had like dogs back in the days. I obviously had dogs in the Netherlands, so we knew how to treat a dog, and there's a really big dog problem here on the island. There are a lot of poor dogs living on the street. So there are a lot of dogs here that could use a nice home. So if you ever think about getting a dog, you might, if you have the opportunity, pick one from here, from Curacao, because there are so many. So we thought, let's just have a look around. And we all know that looking is not just looking, right? We definitely went there with an intention, like maybe if we see a really cute one, but obviously, like, puppies are so cute. So we went there on this Monday, and there were a couple of puppies that were a little bit bigger, and then there was this little, I guess you would call it a nest. And she was in this nest with her brothers, and she was the only girl. So there were 3 guys left, or male puppies left, and 1 girl. And you could really see that the guys were a little bit more dominant. And she just looked so poor. And they were eating, and she didn't really was able to grab it because her brothers were being ahead of her. You know, like it was so sad. So we just said, maybe we can meet her, and then you. The people that work here grab her, and you can go to a different area and you can get to know her. You can play outside with her and see how she's responding to you. And she didn't really respond at all. She was just really scared. To be honest, guys, I first I thought that she was deaf because she didn't give like any attention when you were talking to her or when you petting her, or I don't know what it was, but I thought, and I already said it to Justin, maybe she's deaf, like I don't know. I thought that for the first week because I guess she was just so afraid that she didn't really know how to respond, or I don't know what it is. But luckily she's not deaf, so she's able to listen. I mean, sometimes I don't think she is able to listen because she doesn't listen anymore because she's getting older these days and she's going into puberty. But yeah, they didn't really told us obviously that she was really poor and she was really ill. So when we went home, I'm gonna spare you the details, but it was my house was a shit house, I can tell you that. The first week, well, there was just shit everywhere, which was a little bit annoying. But yeah, she cannot help herself. Like, she was really ill. So this week, I think we went 2 times to the vet. And I've talked about this already a little bit before. But we picked her up, and we already noticed that day that something was off. So we immediately called the vet, and they told us you can come the next day. But I had to work, so Justin had to go. And we just went to the vet that had the easiest spot or the earliest spot available. So we didn't really do any research. We just thought, like, she needs help right now because she's going to dry out, you know, like if this continues. And she didn't really eat. And I guess it was also because she was really afraid, but oh well. So Justin went to the vet. She got like a couple of medications, etc. And then that Saturday, we still thought things are not really going upwards, so we need to go back again. And then she gave her more medication. And then a week after, it was still not good. So they gave her more medication. I was like, no, like, I'm sorry, but you need to do better research, because they were just looking at her and doing little bits and pieces, but they didn't really do any research. So I was like, no, you're just constantly giving her different medications. We don't even know what's the problem. We thought it was this, we thought it was that. Like, you're just guessing right now. I didn't set that because I don't like confrontation. But when I went out there, I paid for the medication and for the appointment. I was like, this just doesn't feel right. Like, I'm not happy with this, because they were giving her really hardcore medications for an illness that could kill a puppy or any dog. It's called parvo, I believe. That's what you call it here in Curacao. But I just thought, this isn't right. Like, I just don't feel like she needs to be on this type of medication, because it was really, she said, the vet told me, like, she needs to come back in a couple of days to check her blood to see if everything is going well with the medications. And I was like, what? So you're going to give her these medication and you don't even know if she has it? I was like, no, honey, we're not going to do this. Like, I'm going to change my vet right now. So I think I went the next day to a different vet, and I explained them everything, and I am extremely happy with the vet that we are going to right now. He looks like Santa Claus, so maybe that's also the reason, but he is treating my dog really well, so I'm very happy. And yeah, he just explains everything that he does, and he says, if this doesn't work, maybe we can do this or this, and he just makes me feel so much comfortable. So of course, like, when you get a puppy, it feels like a little bit of your child. It feels like a version of a child. I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting, but that just felt like it. And it really feels nice that we now have a vet that I feel very comfortable with. And we went there 2 times. After the first time already, she started getting better and better. And now she's all good. Like, she was a poor puppy for like a month. It was a big roller coaster. But she's doing so much better. And she's growing good. She's just a healthy dog now. So I'm very happy. And to be honest, like, she's really brightening up my day. She really is. Every time when I see her, she makes me so happy. Sometimes, now this is gonna sound really strange, but sometimes I forget that I have her. Oh, how can I say this? But then I come home, like, when you're just driving home, you're really in your thoughts, and then Justin is opening the gate, and at first I see Justin and I'm like smiling. This is gonna sound so mean. But then the gate opens further and I see Abby just sitting there, like, waving her tail. And I just get this biggest smile on my face and I just start laughing. And I think, oh my goodness, she's so cute. I'm so happy. So yeah, I'm really happy that we got her. And she's really brightening up our days here in Curacao. And sometimes it can be difficult, but it's worth it because she's bringing us so much joy right now. I have the feeling that she's also very happy. Even for a puppy, like today I went on a walk, which I'm just going to talk again, guys. Maybe I'm going to get into the day by day when I'm finished talking, but there's a lot I need to tell you. So I went on a walk this morning and she's 7 months, as I said. And I met this woman and she has 3 dogs. And she told me, we were just having a conversation. She said to me, like, for a puppy, she's listening really, really well to you. And I was like, yeah, I know. Like, I'm so proud of this, It's like when a child get their first degree. I'm like so happy. So I'm really proud of that. And she is listening really good. Let me knock some bloody wood here. Because we still want her to listen good to me. You know how it goes when you're saying things like this and the next day she's not listening to me anymore because I brag too much about my dog listening that good. But yeah, I think I need to stop talking about it. Because if you don't even like dogs, you're probably thinking, Britt, like, can you just stop? Can you stop talking about the bloody dog? But yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy. And there's something else that I really want to talk to you guys about. If you've been following me for a little bit, you might have known that in the past I actually owned a sticker shop, a character sticker shop, and it was called Olive Studio. And there was a little character in my shop who was called Olive. You can see her when on Monday holding a bucket for cleaning. That is actually Olive. And I still have a lot of sticker sheets left, but I thought it would be so much of a waste to just let her chill on my computer, not for anyone to use or anyone to see. I've been trying to figure out if I can find some good sticker paper here on the island, but guys, it's just not gonna happen. It is just not gonna happen here on the island. And the annoying thing is that because you're living on the island, you're need to deal with import. And for an example, even in the supermarket, you just need to be lucky. If you want like a zucchini, you need to be lucky because sometimes they have them and sometimes they don't. It's the same with onions, That's how Justin and I always call it, onion. They are there or they're not, and it's really annoying. But even with sticker paper, if I would get them somewhere in a store, like, I don't think it's gonna work. So I decided on going digital. So my shop is opening Olive Digitals. I changed the name because obviously it's now gonna be only digitals. My Etsy store is actually going to open on Wednesday. I decided on going on Etsy because I think people need to get to know me a little bit, and the platform is obviously really good. I'm really annoyed about the fee that they charge you, but I need to take that for granted because, if you would, Etsy is still like the place. If you want like a printable sticker, I think everyone will go to Etsy, right? So I think for now, that's the right place to go to. I hope in the future that I will be able to own like my own website again, but people need to get to know me, So actually this Wednesday, it is going to happen. Maybe, I think a lot of you guys will see this when Wednesday has already passed, but then my shop will be open. I will put the link in the description down below on Wednesday. So you guys will be able to see that. Or maybe I can already do it even if my shop is not open. I need to figure that out because that would be awesome. But it's going to be printable stickers. So all my characters will be available as printables. And I will also offer them as digitals, like PNG files, for people that use a digital planner, like in GoodNotes. I've been trying to work my way around GoodNotes these days, and I've been really liking it. I have to admit that. I don't prefer it over physical planning, because one of the things that I like the most about physical planning is the fact that I have no blue screen around me, no phone, no iPad, no laptop. It's just me with my paper stickers. I love that. I really love that. So, but yeah, like digital planning is obviously also like a really big thing. I think it's larger than I know. I think it's really large, like, or how do I say that? I think it's larger than we know. It's a bigger world than I was familiar with. Let's say it like that. But yeah, she's also going to be digital. And I have to admit that I even like her more in my digital planner, because the quality is insane, guys. I worked really hard, and it needed to be this good, because I didn't want it to be like blurry or fake. I didn't want that in your digital planner. So she needed to be good. So I worked really hard on it, and I'm so happy with the way it turns out. Even with my printables, I'm very, very happy with it. I just don't have a really good printer and good paper here on the island, so that's annoying. But it is looking chef's kiss. I have to admit that. And if you're familiar with a silhouette, or if you own a silhouette, or you can even like print them out and cut them yourself, because I also have PDF files, and I will offer PDF files, PNG files, printable silhouette files, and everything in every little color olive will be separate as a PNG with a little bit of shadow in the back. So yes, guys, I hope that you guys are so excited as I am. I'm actually doing a collab opening with PPS Digitals, which is Pink Planner Shop Digitals, and she's actually collabing as well with Rachelle. And she is also a girl here on YouTube, and she films a lot of digital plan with me. So I will also link her down below, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about if you're not familiar with digital planning. She uploads. She uploads also digital planner videos, so you can see what I'm talking about. I hope that she will upload one with olives soon. But yes, I'm so excited. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I hope that you guys, if you ever ordered an olive before, I hope that you were excited to have the opportunity to have olive again in your planner. If you don't have a possibility to print or cut it yourself, I'm really sorry. I indeed got some messages about, when are you gonna open physical again? I just don't know when that's gonna happen, because as I said, like, this import on this island is really difficult, and I just don't know when that's gonna happen. So for now, it's just gonna be printables and digitals only. But it's gonna be worth it. I'm just gonna tell you that. And I need to make like 100. I have 100 files waiting for me to be transferred in printables and digital files. So I have a lot of work to do, and I also have like a lot of ideas. I noticed that I'm really getting better at designing my olives. If you don't know, actually, let me put that out as well. Originally, the olives were drawn by a friend of mine. I did pay her money for it. And she knows that I'm making it into a digital file, and she knew that I was selling it as a commercial. How do you say that? Commercially, like, let's put it like that. You guys, English, it's hard for me. I'm sorry. But someone else actually drew like almost everything of Olive, but I've been getting so good with the computer, with designing, that there are a lot of things that I can do myself these days. So I'm very happy about that. I still think I would work with a lady, because she's just a lovely, lovely woman, and I would also like to support her. And there will obviously still be some things that I'm not able to draw. So I would still need her, I think. probably. But yeah, in case you didn't know, Olive is not exactly drawn by me. I do a lot of things myself, but I also have some help. Because it's really difficult. Like when she's looking like that way, like you need to make her standing different. And like, I don't have that vision, guys. I don't even see how to go downstairs, like when you're going on a stairs, like I don't even see the depth in stairs. So how would I bloody draw something digital? Like, I don't know. I don't see that depth, like, I'm sorry. It's just not. But yeah, I rambled so much again. I really hope that you guys didn't mind that. But this was the week. This was my spread. If you have any questions about any stickers, please contact me or comment down below. Please let me know if you're excited as I am, or let me know if you have a dog and if you have a puppy, or let me know. I would love to chat about dogs as well, or even cats. I don't care. I love animals. So yes, I really hope that you guys like the spread. I'm sorry that the last little clip was a little bit out of frame. Like, I should be better, but at least I'm uploading frequently now. So guys, don't be mad at me, all right? I'm really trying over here. But yes, make sure to check out my Etsy down below if you're interested in printables and digital stickers. I would love it if you would support me. And I will see you guys in a next plan with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.